Hi everyone, it's Gina in the kitchen again. Today we're going to be making potato salad. So this is still 4th of July cooking and stuff, which I know for people in other countries don't mean anything, it just is July 4th, it's just July 4th. But since I'm in the United States, it's a federal holiday here. So anyway, I am going to make some potato salad. I've already chopped here some celery, some onions, and some pickles. I am going to put that into a medium to large bowl, depending on your perception. So, just going to put that in there because I still have to chop up my potatoes. But I was doing this while the potatoes were cooking. So, we've got that in there. And I'm making a smaller bowl than usual. For the past couple of years, I've not been doing huge holiday cooking for the fact that I'm normally the host and I just hadn't been feeling it the past 2 years. So it's been easier. So we've got that in there. And we don't want to start adding dressing yet. We'll make that separate in another bowl. So anyway, I'm going to pause. And through the miracle of technology, as soon as y'all come back, y'all will see peeled, chopped potatoes. Okay, y'all. So through the miracle of technology, the potatoes and 4 eggs are peeled and chopped. And so those are also going to go into this here bowl. Very carefully. And the bowl will be fairly well full. And the reason I'm making potato salad, in all honesty, is a couple of my potatoes had small spots on them. The ones that I just got a couple weeks ago from the Bishop Storehouse. It is not their fault. It is a shipping problem. People that are buying stuff from the store right now are also saying that their produce is getting a little soft or a little bad really quickly. So it is not their fault. This bowl is fairly full. It's like probably 3/4 of the way full. And yeah, my counters are kept clean. I just wiped them down before I started. So we've got that part of it. Next thing we're going to do, and I will say this, I've got 2 more eggs over here that I boiled. I'm going to make me and my husband each one deviled egg because I don't need a ton of them to sit around my house. We're having a decent meal today, so I'm just making enough for today. So I will try to remember. I know I've done a deviled egg video on here before. I will try to remember to link that when I get ready to upload this, if I can remember. But anyhow, we are going to go ahead and make the dressing. And I'll use the same stuff in my deviled eggs, so I'm going to make a little extra for that. Apparently, we use an awful lot of mustard at this house because this has only been open like a couple weeks. Man, it amazes me how much stuff we use in a couple weeks. Anyway, that is enough mustard to kind of give it a little bit of flavor if I need to. I can add some vinegar to this. I'm going to grab one of my really big spoons. Like, this is bigger than a tablespoon, y'all. Just saying. For those of y'all that don't know measurements, this is bigger than a tablespoon. It's probably a couple tablespoons, if I were guessing. I am using Hellmann's. That's normally what I buy. I use Hellmann's or Miracle Whip. I like Duke's. But Duke's mayonnaise is really hard to find where I live. Really hard to find. And there was not an awful lot left in here. So it will probably, between the deviled eggs and the potato salad, I will need what I've got, because I know I've got some more. I know, like, we have been having problems getting certain stuff that we like. I did get some Kraft mayo with olive oil, which is perfectly fine. I have a preference for Hellmann's or Miracle Whip, but I will use other ones. Y'all have seen me use the salad dressing kind from the Bishop Storehouse, but I didn't need any because I had some already. So I don't ask them for things that I don't need if I've got some at my house already. There's no need in that. It's not there to stockpile stuff. It's there to help people that are hungry that actually need it. So, and I think I'm going to do a video on that, y'all, explaining how that works and how you get the food and all that. I am actually going to grab me a scraper here and try to get the rest of this scraped out, because I don't want to waste food with it being the price is going up, at least here in the U.S. I cannot speak to other places and whether or not food prices have gone up in other areas. I just know in the U.S. it has. And I am not laying that blame at anybody's doorstep. So, we're not going to start that conversation about whose fault it is or isn't. So, it just happens, and such is life. Because I've seen it happen a couple times, and both times that it's gone up like this in my lifetime that I can recall, different people, so I don't lay blame at people's doorsteps when I can't prove that they were. If I can't prove it that somebody or something was the cause, then I don't lay it at their doorstep, y'all. I'm just like that. So, we just do the best we can with what we've got at the moment, and we go on. That's how we roll at my house. So anyway, that is fairly well scraped, about as clean as I can get out of there. We're going to put this over here, out of my way. We are going to start mixing this together. I like my potato salad to have a little bit of dressing. I don't like mine dry. I like mine a little more moist, I guess, as far as the dressing part of it goes. So, again, start with clean hands, start with clean utensils, all that good stuff. And do your dishes up as you go. That's my theory on cooking, as far as keeping it. Yeah, we may have to have a little extra vinegar in here, because I want mine a little bit on the vinegar side. That's just kind of my thing. Salt and pepper are to taste on this. And again, your amounts that you use of anything in these recipes are all based on how much you're making. If you're not making as much as me, you're not going to need as much dressing as I have in mine. If you're making more than me, you're going to need more dressing than I have. So a lot of that is just common sense stuff about, how you make things. I had 3 pickle spears. That's all I need. I don't need, a bunch of pickles, because I only need about 3 or 4 in a bowl this size. It gives it just enough. And in fact, with the pickles, it may be enough of a tangy kick. I will probably let this sit until about time to serve it. And then I will test it to see how the flavors have gelled together. Probably what I'm going to do. And then you can adjust your seasonings and your other stuff as you need. Now, I'm not going to add all this because I've got 2 eggs over here that I'm going to have to fill, but I'll need the majority of it. I just need to leave a little bit in here, not a lot. And again, this is one where you want to get as much out of here as you can, you know. For those of you that, I know I've got people in Canada that have been watching, people in Australia, UK, other places than the US. Maybe y'all can comment and let us know if y'all have seen the prices on your groceries, your gas, all that. I know that it's like gas is more expensive overseas than it is here, you know. I know that because I've had enough, you know, watched enough the past year to know that the gas has gone up everywhere, and I feel for you and stuff. And I know y'all's are charged in liters, not gallons, so, you know, if you convert, it's roughly 4 liters to 1 gallon, roughly, because 4 quarts is a gallon exactly, and roughly a liter is 1 quart and a little bit extra. So, you know, that I remember that from science classes and stuff. All the stuff that I can remember from high school and college level math and science classes and all that, because we had to do some of those conversions. I don't know why the US doesn't do what everybody else does. We're weird. When it comes to stuff like that, we have to be different. But today is Independence Day, so anyway, this is what it looks like. I'm going to clean this bowl up and stuff and make it look a little prettier. But I want to get my hands washed and stuff again. But for all of those of you in the U.S., happy Independence Day. Hope y'all have a great one. For those of you that are shooting off firecrackers, please be respectful of your neighbors. Don't be doing it at 2 o'clock in the morning. Don't be doing it at midnight. People got to sleep. People got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Also, if you know your neighbors have animals, try to keep it to a minimum. I know my poor little guy, he gets scared as all get out of those loud noises. He'll run under the bed. He's looking at me. He's crying. He doesn't know what's going on. So if you know your neighbors have animals, please try to keep it to a minimum. I know y'all want to have fun. I know y'all want to kick back and have a good time on 4th of July. But try to be respectful of others at the same time. Anywho, I will see y'all in the next episode. And I hope y'all have a great day, a great week. And happy 4th of July for those of you in the States. And have a happy week for the rest of y'all. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.